movement there, unless you really can like a knit, then you cover there. But that your partner gonna have a problem taking the control away. But however, by holding this part here, you have a better control. It's just like this one controls. Right? So control by having like this courtesy grip, you have better control of your back tower. So you don't have to conk on your partner. Right? See? Hand. Instead here, you push this part and leave this one, top one, right there. Right there. If you have a problem here, you can ask your partner, let go. Ready to let go, step back. Yes? They're much easier than not fighting. Try to do that, please. Right, one more, please. Now we go back to, no, we go to Joe. We don't go back to, no, you can help.
I use my left shoulder?
Yes. Knee. Well, I guess everyone knows that. Just a starting point. So those who know all these things, please don't go ahead. So this way here, making it look good. Right? So let's stop there for a moment. Right. I mean this kamae also. Please go through this movement here. Instead of quickly cutting corners, right? Here. Right, so. Right.
One more.
Right. This way here. Get back. Oh. Right. Right, let's see. Not a big fan. Raise. Let's go. The movement comes from here. So bring down. Yeah. Bring down. Yes. Now going to. Yes. Right. Can we do that? From here, we're just adding few things from here. You step back here, you came into this position here. You struck your partner from here. No, keep it down, keep it here. Partner raises in order to show Menchi. You go into this position here, adding that part. Right. So
reversing?
From here, reversing to this
reverse.
position.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
only
so
at that part.
after uppercut, thrust, and then you come out the other side. Thank you. Okay.
So in the beginning, you did this here, this, right? So, ready? Yes. Maybe did this it. Then. So the count goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Well, after here, coming to this station.
Now you're taking that last strike as you do that? As you step back? Or? Oh, you want me to do this side?
Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 5. Yes.
And then
Yes. Right. Then 7. I think we'll make it next time.
I need to practice
So,
this.
after having done this, please go into the hustle position. Or then stop here before you go into this kamae. That's all right.
はい。
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You sleep with it.
So what's the one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want it to go, or?
No, just you have your body. That's the next step for you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Everybody go, Sensei?
Yes.
Go, please.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, one more time. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I think we are running out of time. We're not the last class, otherwise we'll go through 1.5, 2 hours, even 3 hours until the sun goes down. So let's put this away, please.
Bring them down. Okay? Without moving. Okay, without moving. Got my hand down on you. I'm going to move my body. The motion, footwork, not too much. Go up the line with that. Yeah. Hands in front of my center like a rocking a big ball. Yeah. And at the very end, just at the end, big turning it a little bit. Okay, let's do that. Let's just warm up. Warm up. Everything's going down. My body's staying up straight so I can move over. Okay? So I've got to make his hip face that way. Okay. My hip then comes back. My hip is facing there. My hip comes back, but my weight is staying here. Okay? So when I bring him down, so almost there. That's the position you look for. You can't go to the first somewhere around. And that's only part of it. You can hit it if you want. This is going down. Right. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Same feeling. So you can use this more than this kata. Again, from here, my palm is up. If my palm is down, I want to push them. As long as I said, hey, then everything comes up. So what you're trying to do is just get that kind of up. It's out of the way, and then I'm going to bounce, going down, and then my hip turns a little bit this way. So again, you don't have to be fast. You can do it static if you like. Good idea to start it static if you would. You know, hold on to your thing, strong. If you just push it down, his structure stays there. Okay? So I want to take the structure away. So now the structure is somewhat deteriorated. So for 2 minutes, triangle, static. And then do it in motion. Doesn't have to be fast enough. Out of the way. Please, stand by. Balance, okay? His balance is being taken away, okay? So now I'll move my body back. So So it's a little more difficult to stand because you feel that you want to push down. That's what he wants. He wants to push down. He wants me to push down so that he can lift up. But what I want to do is just take his bounce and not do too much, right? I use my hand to do more. Okay? Please, thank you. Go down. Okay, I punch him. He punches right. So it's like, who's going to be fastest? And I know I'm not going to win this, right? So I want him down. So my arms are basically doing this, like I said, we do at the beginning of class exercise, right? My arm is going to make a connection with him. Let's go down. Down to his side. Why do you think he spent hours doing this all the time, right? You thought it was for an exercise, right? It's not an exercise, it's just a matter of me doing the technique. Okay, that exercise, I'm up and down. Okay, right? So I don't have to go high, go down. I can just come up to wherever it is, right here. My hands are coming down in front of my center. Right? And then again, like I said, turn. Swing partners, right? Sort of offering tool. So all I got to do at this point is come over like this way. What sometimes happens is I'm over here and he's coming, and this becomes difficult because the body's in my way, right? So the straight on linear attack, that's easy, right? That's relatively easy tough. So I only have to move a tiny bit. Okay? But if I'm over here like this when he's coming in, and I try this, I wind up being on the line. So if you feel that way, then we're going to move. I'm going to move as if I'm moving while you go from nuclear zone, right? He's coming in. Okay. Don't make it complicated. Just move your body, keep this out. Okay? Don't try and muscle, don't. Not even moving naughty. Everything's just strong.
This for the This is where this is not the problem. You know, if I think of it as the problem, I can't move to the beginning. I have to let it flow through my feet, right? And then I can move. Now, this point, if I try and push on him, we're just still fighting over this. But the thing is, we're already connected. Or at least here, move right now. So the battle is not here. That's where he thinks it is. From that foot goes to this foot. Hey! It's not a fight about this. It's not a fight between two people. What's happening with both people around right? Now from here, if I try to force him, we're arguing again. I might just as well not have started. But he's already connected to me. I just want this. Push him. He doesn't feel anything. He doesn't feel anything here. If he can't feel it, he can't fight it. It flows through you because you're already connected. The realization is he's already with you. Let's move here. If I put power back here, he knows it right away. Now that it's still stuck here, I want it to go through here. No. He just happens to be on the ride. Okay? When he grabs you, he's giving you his power. You mustn't feel like it's happening, how can I say, like showmanship. If you think of how he's hitting you, then you're seeing it the way he says. Right? But if you think of how he opens up his you see him open. You don't ever in your imagination see what he is thinking. All right, so that's obvious. Now the wrist grab. From here, he's giving you his power. At this point, if I fight about it, he still has control separately. If I accept it over then it's not going to happen. He can't fight nothing. Okay, now the foot, this foot, there's a lot of ways to do it. How far you can take on. And I want to go back here. I'm behind you. Okay, good. You can't fight nothing, right? And since it's a fight, if Uke can't feel it, he has to follow it. There's only other choices to stop being involved, right? So when Uke gives you his power here, right, and he moves, go ahead. I can just do that, right? I can just leave. But if I don't, if I stay in the fight, I have to argue about this. Now he's giving me something to fight about, okay? So from here, he's already with me. I don't have to do anything here. Good here. Right? He can't feel it, he can't fight it, he has to follow it. It's kind of magical. I haven't figured it out entirely. Right? But if I try to pull him down, he's strong. If I try to push him up, he's strong. I'm reestablishing his center and his sense of balance and his feet. We got 4 feet. I want all of that power to go to that foot. All 4 feet going to the 1 foot. So if you think of a horse rearing up on one leg, and all the 3 other legs are up. Because it's one creature. It's not one against the other. We're together. Okay, good. So my energy, that's go for the pressure. Right. It's not this foot. Now my energy is connected to her. So sink everything into your right foot, pull this foot back at the same time. Do it again. Pull it, that's it. And turn your hips away. That's it. That's it. Like that. Okay? The action happens away from us because we're connected. The action doesn't happen here. So from that foot to this foot, close. Right? If I keep conflict here, my power goes here, his power goes here, and our centers are matching here. I'll let that go. He feels terrible immediately. Okay, so the power from there, I'm just letting it go to this foot. And it goes. I'm not forcing it to go, I just let it go. He signed up. Okay, good. Thanks. Good.
Going into
Okay, there's attached, and now there is detached. Right? If they're both attached, we're going to stop. And somebody will win. It's going to be him. Okay. But if he's attached and I'm detached, and he goes everywhere I go. Because he's attached and I'm not. I'm free to move. So I don't want to give him a handle on my center. It's a handle on it. I'm going to just release that.
Okay. You were.
So I want to make sure that, right, so go down, this position, I cut to here, right? So I'm cutting right to his wrist. Any movement towards me, and I still have it, right? Right? So again, not here, right here, right? Right? So, right? This way, right? So as he advanced, right? Here, right? So the same principle when I'm doing my right? No, you need to back up, right? Right? Jodan, right? Right? So as I cut, again, I'm going to move not too far off the line, but just to right here, right? So it's that same principle. Even if I don't take his hand off, he's still open and I'm not. He can't get to me, right? So if I make that a big movement and end up over here, I may get him, but he can also get me, right? So again, it's that little bit of turning your hips, right? This way, right? Back into Jodan, right, and then advance again.
I want to make sure I've got it straight. Missing that step.
Step. So from this position, he's going to go back to Jodan. As he does, I put the sword on the other side of his wrist and advance 3 times. 1, 2, 3, right? Slowly match each other's movements. Back to this position, right? Look off. And right. So we've all got, he comes up in Jodan, right? Again, zips turn. As he steps back into Jodan again, I put the weapon on the other side and push, right? Push from your hana, right? 1, 2, 3, right into the pool. And then again, matching his movement. Each of us is going to move at the same time, right? So from here, right? 1, 2, 3, right? And we're back where we started. Right? So you got it? All right, try it. Thank you. Change partners.
Oh yeah, pushing the wrist.
Practice with that state of mind. You're training your mind to be connected and pushing at all times, not receiving. You're not letting your energy or your ki go inward. It's constantly going out, right? And meeting your partner before you ever make contact, right? So again, the mindset of Aikido it's purely defensive, but it's not passive, right? So you're constantly connecting with your partner, right? So I hope everyone enjoys, right?
Straight back. To the point where you can make a pin in space. Just to start off, and then work, and then shouldn't make any difference. As long as you push it through yourself. Okay, so let your partner get a little stronger. You can do less of it.
So, try to do this from out here as possible. And we're also going to do some things, you know, it was mentioned earlier that we're all getting older. It's probably a truism. So I want you to try to figure out ways it's a challenge to figure out how to continue to do Aikido when your body is maybe not as spry as it used to be or you're injured. And you need to figure a way to work with the partner and still have some sort of meaning. Otherwise it ends up being away. Then you lose something essential about Aikido. So, you can make a roll, but maybe able. So we're going to also, you make the decision of what you want to do. But he can also step turn out of this and continue this projection of connecting. All right? So for those of you who can, shoulder to shoulder. If you want to start to do this from out here, that's fine. But if it starts to go bad, I have to go back to solid posture. And if you're not taking a roll today, that's fine. Take part. So we're building up structural elements, right? And if I want to really throw him, I have to be careful about me not being connected either. So to help you with that body orientation, move out of the way, almost shoulder to shoulder touch. All that does is not slice his head off, but what I really want to do is to make sure that my action goes through him, not past him. So, the other hand is going to stop, cross. All that does is it takes my body and turns it so it's more effective. And so add that force. All that does is it turns forward your body. You have to more or less, you have set that line up to percent. I think nice thoughts as you do maximize the efficiency of your body. So, let it happen here. Okay? Hey. Another minute. So that you have to build a confidence in movements. That's what this is about. So the whole idea is slow to start with, right? Slow and powerful when you work on speed. Okay? Another minute. We'll do this.
So other things that you can do. Also use your body. Someone who's strong can do something. Just do this simple exercise. And you're going to figure out this starting with that push. Close shoulder of the shoulder as you do this. You're not just pumping his arm. You're going to put this on your knee and move your feet forward. So that body is what's really doing it. Okay? You have to figure out how to do that. Just squeezing his fingers a little bit more is going to, anger the possibility. So you don't do that. But you still need to do this. If I push the button that says Sankyo, when you start going to Sankyo here, it's really, you still get pressure. And as this happens, he's a lot stronger. You can use two hands, but try with one. And move forward, using your body, not just the joint. So you have to sequence that. As you turn, you're 90% of the way through the turn, you start moving forward. Okay? So take care of your change punch. Try to play that. Deep. And then forward. 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 Try to coordinate those. So it's one front, one behind. And we're going to start to work on strategies for multiple situations. So you can start the same way. And this time you're just going to turn and push one towards the other. And for the moment, that's all. Right? Remember this. So clearly he's got the advantage. Right? You still have to make that entrance, which is he's got to cut empty space. And now I don't have to worry about the other guy. If I do this, I might make G move because it's going to hurt his elbow. But I want to bring him in front, turn, okay, and make a connection. Because in a minute, you're going to have to take that power and throw it back towards the second person. So from here, make the turn, bring him around far enough, and try to align the two bodies. If they're separate, in a minute we'll mess with each other. The second guy will move around. But for the moment, have one straight behind you. If you want to start doing this, that's fine. But if you see that it starts to degrade because posture is not right, take it back to putting it on the floor. Try to bring him around sufficiently so when I push one into the other, they're in alignment. And then in a minute, you're going to go after the other guy who will work with him. I take two partners for this. Same idea. Push. And this time, you're going to take this party and move, let show man. So you did in the last exercise was just working with one person. That's to say basic movement. When you're going to take over the second person. So you have to leave more room or work in more. The idea is, don't think about the second person. In fact, come closer. Make it interesting. Okay? The extra points is you put the second party down in front of the first party, so then In the moment, it's not going to. So make it really easy to start with until people get the pattern of the exchange. But if you stop, if I stop, I have to start with something. So take the exercise of the last technique, which is you go through, you continue. If you want to do some other aikido technique, that's fine. But you get the idea, right? The continuity between them. And then change partners.
please. Basically, today it's class, so I thought I'd just go over a few little basics first and then we move on. We're going to use primarily the multi today. So a couple things. As Uke grabs, grab Gyaku Hanmi. You want to make sure you slide in with nice arena. So I want to get my hips positioned so that they're at least equal to Uke's. And what that allows me to do is, as this hand comes down, I'm able to bring the hand right into Uke's shikaku. Right? Second, by turning my hips and becoming hip led, I'm not colliding with Uke's body. What I want to avoid is this kind of movement where I'm now in front of Uke and I'm trying to push it. So as I slide in, fingers open, sliding here. Now I'm able to enter behind here. Again, I want to avoid, for today's purposes, just moving straight in on Uke. So I, with my arm, try to push against it. If I slide in, now as I rotate my hips, this balance is broken. And ready to move it. So let's just do that for a second. Thank you. So we're going to work on some ankle lessons today. Okay? So we're going to start in here. She begins to push back. Notice my fingers are open. What I'm going to be able to do here is use my tegetana to cut against this part of Uke's arm. Same time, I tenkan and cut to my side. I'm just going to start with Shihan. I want to avoid grabbing too soon. If I grab here, I'm pushing, and she's able to resist, right? So here, I want to cut out. My hand to my center. You see how it puts the weight on her front foot? Which allows me to come here for Shikonage, slipping in. It's going to cut as I turn. So as I'm turning, my hand stays in my center. Back. So as I take on, this needs to be a tenkan, not just stepping back. So as I get here, that power transmits to her center. I'm able to take it off. Primarily a multi, if you want to do two, that's fine. Right here, as I move in, start here, she begins to resist, right? So I come back here, up. Turn, so I step around, so thinking that. cable begins to resist. We come around, change hands, slide out. Other versions, or we have a couple different versions of Hagihara, right? Here we have this one. It's a little different. This time, slide in again, Tenkan, cut. I'm going to extend the Uke out of the fingertips, ankles crossed before we came up. This time we wrap under, wrap, straighten, Uke slaps when it comes to the armbar. Back foot steps out just a little. Don't need to turn your hips, right? Then it slides right under, grab.
Like a funakoni, roll and push, yeah, relax. Sorry for my English, and I will try to explain my objective, okay? And don't separate your arms, your hand. The idea is work with the body, and you need, okay? And push, pull, but not with your shoulders, with your body. Feel the movement, the energy. Yes? Yes. Don't push, don't this. Eh? With him, and take him, and take him. Your body move. No. And not separate. Only unit. And you feel my bouquet. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, the same idea. The idea is Alex?
Connection.
Que la energía se encuentra en el centro.
Oh, so the energies meet in the middle.
Meet in the middle.
Meet in the middle.
Energy meet in the middle. Like this. I push and he push. Yeah? So, to feel the other person. Feel the energy. Yeah? When I grab him, I go like this. Without any. This is too much. I can't work with that kind of energy. So, feel the other. Yeah? That was the idea with the other work. Yeah? Now, turn, move. Okay? Tekan, kalpen, ini. Meaning like an alien. I try to have a good balance. Yes. And turn. Move. And the uke, don't lose the grab. And move. Always in front of me. Is like this. Please, take time. Well, now the second place of activity is more long, tighten. Asini. I can make up the body. Tenkan, tighten, ini. Feel, okay? Wait.
buggy.
Right there.